Hey, beautiful souls, this is Kanisha with Peace, Love, and Faith, and today's video is going to be on why your twin flame is not communicating with you. And this video is going to really just touch on kind of the reasons why not, and then I'm going to tell you how to heal it, so you want to stay tuned. If you would like support and more guidance in your twin flame journey, definitely check out my coaching link below. I do offer twin flame ascension coaching sessions individually or monthly packages. I do have clients coming into union and having more communication with their twin flame, and I have moved through so many upsets with my own that I love being able to share with you what I have learned and what my twin flame is teaching me, how I heal it, and then how he reflects that back to me. So your twin flame is going to be your perfect mirror. One of the favorite things that I've heard say before is you can't expect the mirror to smile at you. You have to smile first before it smiles back. That is the same dynamic as your twin flame. They are you. They are either the divine masculine expression of you or the divine feminine expression of you. I am the divine feminine in my union, and so I have been really healing way more than I was expecting to on this journey. Your twin flame will really show you where you maneuver from your wounded masculine or feminine energy. As I really started healing and going deeper into my feminine energy, my masculine does not really allow me to step into that masculine energy too long. When I'm in his space, he'll kind of just kick me out of there. But one of the things that is very common on the journey is not having communication, or having communication and then somehow it fizzles out. So the first reason why your twin flame is not communicating with you is because they're mirroring to you where you're not communicating with yourself. Now, this can be a full dynamic and in multiple places. It could be where you're not communicating with yourself, of valuing yourself, honoring yourself, having healthy boundaries, releasing people pleasing, where you're not communicating with yourself spiritually or financially. Any place that doesn't really feel good in your life and you're kind of ignoring it and not giving it attention, that is you not communicating with yourself, and your twin flame will mirror just not communicating to you, because that is the place that is being asked for healing and love at that moment. Once you do that, you'll see that they will communicate with you. And when you really start to love yourself continuously in all of these places, to where it may not, I don't want to say that you have to be perfect, because you don't, that's far from it, but you want all areas of your life to feel good, to start to feel really just loving. And if something doesn't, that's where you'll need to give your love and attention. And as you do that, you'll naturally see a continuous of communication. Now, if there's like an on and off with communication, it's just like a metaphor of how you're like on and off with loving yourself, where you give yourself love and then your cup is completely empty, and then you give yourself more love instead of continuously overflowing love within yourself. So you'll want to ask yourself where you're not communicating with yourself, where you're avoiding looking at in your life. For me, it was my finances. Now, just because there's something going on in my finances does not mean there's something going on in my twin flame's finances. He's very well off. He's very fine. But there was a part of me that wasn't recognizing that I had some resentment and some like jealousy that he was a twin flame who was well off, when I am the single mother who has children and feeling like I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And so his job was to mirror to me where I'm not allowing myself to really love and heal myself in this place. Once I really started to look at it, that resentment and that upset that I had towards him started to go away. And I started to support myself even more. And then he started offering to support me in other ways, whether it was supporting me through working through my upset, or supporting me with coming up with a solution to a problem. And so as I really moved through supporting and giving myself and loving myself there, my twin flame manifested by supporting me in ways that I actually didn't realize I needed support until he offered it. So you really want to start looking at the place where you're not communicating with yourself, or where you ignore yourself or not being present with yourself, and you're essentially numbing out, and choosing to bring love and attention there, and you'll see your twin flame mirror that back to you. Now, how I did that was using the mirror exercise taught by my gurus, Jeff and Shalia. And so the first step would be, I'm upset with my twin flame because he is not communicating with me. And that is identifying the upset. Step 2 would be turning that upset around towards you because they are your mirror. So you want to look at yourself here. I'm upset with myself because I'm not communicating with myself. Step 3 is identifying if it's true or not. And honestly, step 3 is always going to be, yes, this is true. Because if you're moving through an upset, then yes, this is true. And then step 4 is identifying that part of yourself that feels like you're not communicating with yourself and just asking, what do you need to feel loved here? And as I ask myself what I need to feel loved here, she just desires attention in this space. And so I can just give her the attention that she needs. And you can really give yourself anything that you want. It could be, I want $5,000, or I want my twin flame here, or I just want whatever it is. And you can imagine giving it to yourself. And you also want to feel the feeling of what it would feel like to have that. And so what it feels like to have attention is, I feel supported, I feel loved, I feel cared for, I feel seen, I feel wanted. And that right there really fills me up. And so as I give that to myself, and I ask myself if there's anything else here that I need, and she just wants a hug. So I just give her a hug and I let her integrate into my heart space and become one with me. And then I feel into this place again, like I check in, like, how do I feel now about my twin flame not talking to me? And for me, it's because I choose to take full responsibility of what's happening into my life. It's like, wow, I see how he was unconditionally loving me here by showing me where I was trying to get something outside of myself instead of going within and giving it to myself. And now that I've given it to myself, I feel whole and complete and I feel fulfilled here. And I don't feel the need to look for it from him or somewhere else. And then by giving it to yourself, you'll naturally start to get that back from your twin flame. So you never have to try to control or change or manipulate and get them to do something that you want. You go within and you ask yourself why you feel you need that, or what you feel you'll get when you receive it, and give that to yourself. And then you will see that in return. I've also had this happen where, like, I wanted to, like, be cuddled by my twin flame, but I didn't want to be like, cuddle me. I just kind of felt like a needy energy. And so I just imagined going to God, and imagine God like cuddling me and giving me a huge hug. And I was like in this place of bliss for like, like 30 seconds, where I was watching the movie again and I completely forgot that my twin flame was laying like a few feet away from me, because I felt completely just like whole and complete within myself because I received what I needed. And I kid you not, like a minute later, he just like leaned over and cuddled me and hugged me for the rest of the movie. So like, I didn't have to ask, I just gave it to myself. And then naturally my twin flame felt guided to do the same. And that's what the truth of twin flames are. You make the same core choice, and you don't have to try to like force anything to happen. You just give to yourself, and then you'll see your twin flame give to you. So you really have all the power here when it comes to you and your twin flame. Not saying that they don't have power or free will, but you're one divine being. You share the same subconscious mind and the same soul blueprint. And so as you truly give to yourself first, without trying to get from them, you will see it in return. And this is how we have healthy relationships and not a codependent relationship. And this is where you'll see a lot of false information where people are like, oh my gosh, you don't want to be with a twin flame because it's toxic. Well, sorry, sweetheart, but what they're doing is they're mirroring your toxic habits that you carry within yourself, that you picked up from childhood, picked up from your parents. Maybe you don't even realize you're in it because you've been in it so long. That your perfect mirror is here to show you where you're out of alignment with love, so that you can realign in this place and choose to move from a place of love and peace. So I hope this was helpful. If you need more support on your twin flame union, I'm totally here to help you. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. Peace, love, and faith, and you take care.